Attention passionate Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Pittsburgh Steelers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Pittsburgh Steelers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Let's get to the news. Now, folks, if you've been paying close attention to the Steelers this season, you know that the roster management never really takes a break, not even during the season. And this week, there's a new development that has everyone talking, especially given the context of the team's recent struggles and injuries. It all centers around a familiar face, an old friend who might be making a comeback to the black and gold. That's right, Nate Herbig, the offensive lineman who announced his retirement earlier this year, was spotted visiting the Steelers again during Week 4. This is a surprising twist, especially considering that Herbig had announced his retirement after a stint with the Washington Commanders, who released him from their reserve retired list just a few days prior. This kind of move, bringing back a player who had left the league, is not all that common, but it's not unprecedented either. And for the Steelers, it makes a lot of sense given the current state of their offensive line. We all know that Pittsburgh's line has been a bit of a roller coaster this season. After losing Max Sharping to a knee injury that, unfortunately, is now considered season-ending, the depth at guard and center has become a significant concern. The team's front office, led by GM Omar Khan, has been exploring options to shore up that line, whether through trades, free agency, or bringing in familiar faces who already know the system. Herbig's connection to the Steelers isn't new. He's been with the team before, and he played in all 17 regular season games last year, including 2 starts. During that 2023 campaign, he logged a total of 156 snaps, with most of his work at right guard, 125 reps, and some at left guard, another 31 reps. He also has some experience at center early in his NFL career. According to Pro Football Focus, Herbig earned a solid overall grade of 67.6 during his time in Pittsburgh, which shows that he's a dependable player who can step in when needed. Of course, his 2024-25 season was cut short by a shoulder injury, which initially led to his retirement. But now, with the team facing new injuries and challenges on the offensive line, the possibility of his return is gaining traction. And it's not just speculation. The fact that he was in for a visit during Week 4 indicates that the Steelers are seriously considering him as an option. You see, the current interior line for Pittsburgh consists of Isaac Sumalo at left guard, Zach Frazier at center, and Mason McCormick at right guard. But after Sharping's injury, the depth behind these starters has been tested. Spencer Anderson and Ryan McCollum are the primary backups, but neither of them has established themselves as proven NFL starters yet. So, bringing in a veteran like Herbig, who knows the system and has recent game experience, could be a game-changer for the team's offensive stability. Now, what's interesting is that Herbig's familiarity with the Steelers goes beyond just playing last year. His brother, Nick Herbig, is currently a linebacker for the team, so there's a familial connection already in place. That kind of familiarity can often help a player readjust quickly, get up to speed with the playbook, and integrate seamlessly into the team's culture. And given that he played in all but one game last year, it's clear that he's capable of contributing immediately if called upon. Of course, the decision to bring him back isn't just about his skill set. It's also about the team's current needs and their assessment of his health. Herbig suffered a shoulder injury that prematurely ended his season last year, and that's a significant concern. But reports indicate that he looked good during the workout with the Steelers, and if he's fully recovered and able to perform at his usual level, he could fill a vital role. The Steelers are known for valuing versatile linemen who can play multiple positions, and Herbig fits that mold perfectly. His ability to play both guard positions and some center experience gives the coaching staff some flexibility, especially in a pinch. Another aspect worth mentioning is the strategic approach of the Steelers' front office. Omar Khan has shown in recent years that he's not afraid to make bold moves, whether that's trading for key players or re-signing veterans who can provide immediate help. Bringing back Herbig would be consistent with that philosophy, adding a player with NFL experience, familiarity with the team, and a proven track record of reliability. It's a low-risk, potentially high-reward move that could stabilize the line and help the offense function more smoothly, especially as they look to bounce back from some early season hiccups. Now, looking ahead, the Steelers are in a bit of a crossroads on the offensive line. They've been trying different combinations, and the injuries have certainly shaken things up. The team's offensive line coach and management are clearly exploring all options to keep the offense afloat. Bringing back Herbig could be a quick fix, but it also signals that they're willing to explore every avenue to get this unit to perform at a higher level. It's about the long game, too, building depth so that they're not caught short again as the season progresses. And let's not forget the bigger picture here. The Steelers have always been known for their resilience, their toughness, and the ability to adapt when the chips are down. Whether it's a veteran like Herbig returning or some younger players stepping up, the team's mindset remains focused on competing for that elusive 7th Super Bowl title. With the AFC North being as competitive as ever, teams like the Ravens, Bengals, and Browns all vying for supremacy, the Steelers need to be at their best, and that includes having a solid, dependable offensive line. In the end, this potential move is about more than just filling a roster spot. It's about reinforcing the team's identity, gritty, resilient, and always fighting. Herbig's familiarity with the organization and his versatility make him an intriguing option, especially as the Steelers look to keep their offensive momentum alive. It's a story worth watching closely, because if he does come back and performs well, it could be a significant boost for the team's offensive stability and overall confidence. And given the importance of protecting the quarterback and establishing the run game, having a dependable interior lineman could be the difference maker in some of the critical matchups ahead. So, Steelers fans, keep an eye on this situation. It's developing quickly, and we'll be here to keep you updated with all the latest. The team's management is clearly exploring every possibility to ensure they stay competitive, and a familiar face returning to the fold could be just what they need to push decisively forward in this season. Stay tuned, because the AFC North is shaping up to be one of the most exciting divisions in the NFL this year, and the Steelers are right in the thick of it. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Pittsburgh Steelers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential return of Nate Herbig? Do you think he's the piece that can help stabilize the line and propel the team further? Or do you believe the Steelers should explore other options? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Steelers. This is a team that's always been about resilience, about fighting through adversity, and your voice is part of that collective spirit. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Pittsburgh Steelers news. We'll keep digging into every move, every injury update, and every game-changing development. The season is still young, and the Steelers are poised to make a run. So keep that passion alive, and let's see where this story takes us next. Thanks for being with us, and as always, go Steelers.